What's going on, guys? What's up, guys? What's going on? You guys should leave a comment though, because I don't have my glasses. I can't see the screen right now, but just thought I'd talk to you guys real quick. As I you get me. Whew. All right. Oh God. So, what? Dwayne just died? Oh my God. Jubad, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Project Cloud. He said, how do you get over a breakup? No, Project. It happens to the best of us, though. I promise you. It happens to the best of us. Okay, I'll be back. Let me give me a few seconds. Projects. Give me a few seconds. I would let's see. Wow, thank you so much for that input, though. You need to be around family and friends, have a hobby, and go to the gym. Keep yourself busy, of course, always, man. But this is one of your biggest lessons ever. I promise you, man. This one will change you to become something else. But be good, though. Don't be bad, okay? Don't be bad. Don't be bad. Don't be a bad person. This one will change you. My very first heartbreak was when I think I was 17. Then I had my second one when I was 23. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. It was so hard. It's actually very hard not to stalk her though. If you're not careful, you go to her social. Oh my God, is she thinking about me? I think she loves me. Nope, she doesn't love you in any way. So I'm all for marriage. I'm all for love. I love love stories, but I understand that she can never love me the way I love her. If that makes sense. So a woman would never love you the way you love her. It's impossible. Impossible. The man's love. You see, a man's love is the closest thing to unconditional love. You know when your mom says, I love you? Yes. That is unconditional love. And there's no behavior, there's nothing you do. Your mom will always love you. So I'm just speaking from personal experience because my mom loves me. So you get my point. Da, 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 da. Okay. Now let's talk, guys. Yeah, that makes sense. Perfect cloud. My man, look, it happens to the best of us, though. I would say heartbreak is one of the greatest motivation for a man, any man. I recommend it to any man. It's like a pill. Go take it. But take it once or twice, and that's it. You don't want to take it when you're older, though. It can actually crush you. So, oh, 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 I have more questions here. Okay. Your content is powerful and very logical. I appreciate that, man. I'm a rational male. You get me? Who is Dwayne Askins? Let me. Oh, that's a footballer. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That's the footballer. I thought that was somebody else. So, how did you get over? Okay, we answered that. And big games. What is your biggest lesson you've learned, my man? You can't plan too much, man. I've had a lot of lessons over the year, though. Expectations is overrated. That's one of them. You should always plan for the worst but expect the best. And people are capable of the worst things. You should always expect the worst things from people. But expect the best though. So and I have biggest lessons, my man. You can achieve anything. Anything is possible, man. Anything is possible. As long as you put your mind to it. Anything is possible. So I see. All right, you guys can invite more friends if you want, and we can talk. If you guys enjoy my content or anything, you can invite your friends, let them join. Let's get to know each other better, that kind of thing. So, Project Cloud said, but yeah, I'm going to focus on my coding. Let me give you a secret project. There's this thing called no contact. No contact is actually very, very powerful after breakup. If you want her to come back to you, or maybe to think about you, or don't call her for the next 1 month or anything. She will text you, don't even respond. Let her feel like you moved on. Hmm? Yeah. So when you see her, though, you stay like this. It's called no contact. It is very, very powerful, though. I've used it a couple of times, but I'm not that toxic anymore. So, not that toxic anymore. All right. So, how's your day going today? Ah, how you guys doing today? Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. What are you guys up to? What are you guys up to? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Ah, I don't see any comments or anything though. Are you guys busy or am I intruding or I just thought you guys might want to chat with me this morning before I go out. Go have a good time. It's the weekend. Okay, maybe nothing, just a lot of assignments. What kind of assignments are you into? School or just work or just what kind of assignments? Hmm? Falling in love, falling in love, falling in love. So, you guys have any questions for me? If you don't have any questions for me, I think it's time to go shower, clean up, and okay, you're in school. What do you study? Maybe what do you study? Miriam, you didn't follow me. What's going on? You should you should follow me though. We should be friends. Yeah. So you can see my content. So you don't like what I post or something? You should follow me. We should be friends. Even though I didn't follow anybody, but just don't want to follow nobody. Social work. Wow. Happy for you though. Congrats. Congrats, Miriam. Um, Oge said that. Oge. Is it OG or Oge? Are you Caucasian? Jennifer Odita. Let me see. I don't think you're Caucasian. Maybe you're African. I don't know. Okay, so it's Oge. Okay, so you're African. Okay. Um, Oge, where are you from? I'm Nigerian originally. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah, that's where I'm from. I'm from Lagos Island in Lagos, and I'm from a section. I don't want to tell you that one. So I'm from Lagos. Just that's all you need to know. How about you? Where are you from? Where do you live right now? I live in Minnesota, in the United States. I live in Minneapolis. So Tom KGX. I'm a 20-year-old DevOps engineer. DevOps is actually very good though. Should I continue? Of course. Or find a relationship. You don't need a relationship, my man. Get your money game up. What do you like? Who thinks like this? Look, let me tell you something. The more successful you become, and the more you master your emotions, the more you become more attractive to women. You get my point? Nobody wants a broke man. Nobody wants a simp. Don't forget that. Continue doing your thing. The very, very first job I got in software engineering was called DevSecOps. It's like the other side of DevOps. DevOps is development operations, which is more like programming and planning into program. But DevSecOps is like the strategy that surround cybersecurity. So it was from DevSecOps that I moved into cybersecurity engineering. You get my point? So Olga said, I'm from Delta State, but I live in Boston at the moment. She lives in Boston, Massachusetts. Can you imagine that? Boston is a beautiful place. Who is this? What's that? You don't own me. I'm an African man. Come on now. Trump 2004. Who talks like that? Trump will get you back to Africa. We shall see. We shall see. Just did it like Nike. Let me see. What can I do to you? Yes, I can do this to you. Oh, I am powerful here. Mike, you are done. You are done. What else can I do to you? Because I am petty like that. I am so petty like that. Let's get you and yeah, yes. You know, I am petty like that. So, okay, how is life in Boston? How is the dating market treating you? What do you think of men? Hmm? Do you have anything to say about men of this time? Oh, men are. Tell me something. I want to know. Hmm? Okay, Raul, I blocked him. I blocked him. So, Oge said no comments on men. Just focusing on me. How old are you? I'm curious. How old are you? Oge, how old are you? Would you believe something? I did my NYSC in Imo State in 2009. So I don't look that old, but I am old. In 2009, that was when I did my NYSC. You're 27. So 27 years old from now, let's say we'll move, uh, okay, let's say 25 in 2020 to 10 years. Wow, you were like 15. My God, you were 14. Can you imagine that? You were 14 when I, okay, never mind. Okay, so nice to meet you, Hoge. Nice to meet you. Um, 27 years old. Best of luck in everything, though. Tom KGX, he said, what motivated you to get master's degree? My man, when I came to United States in 2014, I said I was 29 years old. And a couple of months after I came in 2014, I clocked 30 years old. So, my man, I want the money, man. I'm here for the money. But my advantage was this. I have no wife, I have no kids. So this is the time for me to push to push my boundaries and push to my limits. You get my point? So that was my motivation. I just wanted to be rich. I want to be rich, man. You get my point? I just wanted to be rich. And let's just say I've been fortunate. I've been lucky. Very, very fortunate. So that was what motivated me. Even though I studied the United States for like 5 years before I came in, because I wanted to see how people are actually doing it. And we bless God. Oge said, nice to meet you too. I appreciate you. So, Oge, what do you think of my contents? Do you think it's good or do you think it's bad? Because, I want to know from a woman's perspective, what do you think of the things I talk about? Am I a misogynist? Like people say, oh my God, you don't like women. I love women. But the problem is this. I have very, very high expectations of women. I have very high expectations for women because I was raised by very, very, very powerful women. I was raised by women that controls a whole state. They control Lagos State. If you've ever know how Lagos is big, like they dominate that section. So those are the women that raised me. So he said something about, oh, Tom, you said I'm on last year of my bachelor's in computer science. Kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. Congrats, man. So your graduation is next month, right? Congrats to you, man. Oge said, I'm currently getting a master's in engineering management. Ooh, can't wait to be done. Yee. That's good. That's good. Great time for men, though. Remember, great time for men, though. You don't want to be, because at 27 years old, you're in your prime. So, and there are statistics that shows that a woman's prime is 4 years, just 23 years old until 27. Men will find it very attractive. And remember, and most women, though, when they start making money, they start acting like men. They start having masculine traits. You want to be feminine always. You get my point? When a man is talking, you listen. You get my point? Your power as a woman is not physical. It's on the inside. On the inside, you must show your strength by just listening. sometimes. You get my point? When you're hungry, you call him. You get my point? You should learn feminine energy. Learn how it is. You don't want to be a queen. Queen archetypes, though, they get used. Men will use them and toss them away. So you don't want to be a queen archetype. So happy for you guys, though. So Miriam said, where did you study? I have my bachelor's degree in business and psychology, and I did that in Nigeria. I finished in 2009, and I just finished my master's degree in computer science last year, December, but my graduation is next month. So, and I studied in Minnesota, right here in Minnesota. I went to University of St. Thomas, and let me see, was this? Olga said, "Oh, I haven't seen your content. Oh, you should look my content. You should check it out. You just came up on my For You page. I'll check it out. Yeah, yeah. You should look at my content though. My contents are strictly for men because I have a lot of experience with women and I date a lot. And I'm not married yet, and I have no kids. But there are certain things that men needs to understand because the dating market right now is really upside down. Like women wants to act like men, and society wants men to act like women. So there's like a roller coaster of emotions going on right now. So I just thought I should teach men what I've experienced, and a lot of women don't like my content. So I hope you do like it. So wow, it said I have that high expectations of women. The ones I've been with don't live up to that. Don't get me wrong though, women are beautiful. There's a lot of women because I'm that kind of person that likes to spoil women. I like to spend money on women. You get my point? But I don't. You have to live up to certain expectations before I continue treating you right. You get my point? And because I have a lot of sexual options now, sex is not a priority right now. So it's almost impossible for a woman to sway me with sex game or how seductive it can be now. You can't do that. At 37 years old, come on now. Like, so I'm that kind of person that will take you on dates. I'll pay for it and all that kind of stuff. But if you say stupid things, you still won't go home with me. So I'll cut you off right there. Because what I'm looking for is conveniently different. Very, very different. So it said kicks. What's up with the highs? What's going on? Kicks, okay, feminine traits attract the most masculine men. Of course. When you're feminine, though, I promise you, the men will give you the world. And what most women don't understand is this. When you're feminine, you get my point. You control the man. Because remember what they say about wise people. They are very, very quiet and very, very gentle. When you're quiet, you don't say much. You observe things. But women they are losing those power. You need to be able to watch a man and just say, You get my point? You just watch him. You don't say much though. He would worship you. So, Sir Dominant, my man. So marrying a woman with a higher salary than you is a red flag. It's not necessarily a red flag though. It's the problem though. I make a lot of money as a senior cybersecurity engineer, but the problem is this. Most of my contemporaries that are women, they tend to have masculine traits. And that is not what I'm looking for in a woman. I don't care about her money. You get what I'm saying? She has to be beautiful to some extent, maybe a 5/10 at least, you know, or a 4/10. I would marry a 4/10. She can change. But, most of these women, they have a lot of money like me, but they act like men. They talk like men. They are too, they think they are the shit. And I don't do all that nonsense. I am a man because there is society expectations of me as a man. So all that our money salary doesn't it is very hard in this Western culture to meet a woman that is making a lot of money like myself, because I make a lot of money. It is very, very hard to meet a woman like myself that is making my salary and has feminine energy. Very, very hard. Because majority of them think They think that what men find attractive is a woman that is dominant. But now, women like men that are very dominant. But women need to understand that men don't like dominant women. It's not sexy. If you've ever had, if you've ever slept with a rich woman, a woman that has money, you can feel what I'm saying. There is a stiffness. You get what I'm saying? Like you can feel those things in her essence. Like she's too strong, and you can't do that though. You can't do that, especially when it comes in a relationship. You can't do that nonsense. I don't care about our money though. Our money is nothing to me. So, um, so it's not necessarily a red flag. Let me put it to you guys that way. Just because she has money is not a red flag, though. It's not. But it's the trait, though. Majority of them they talk. Like, take for example, when I'm explaining something to a woman, when I'm talking to a woman that I find attractive, you need to let me talk. Don't don't try to cut me short and try to explain yourself. That is masculine trait. You need to and just let me explain myself. When I'm done, then you can talk. It's just like when a woman is talking, I'm not gonna. I'll listen. You get what I'm saying? And I expect the same respect from a woman. I'm that kind of man, though, because I'm sincerely up there. Like I don't need you for anything, man. Like I just don't. So Tom said the tech work balance is extremely comfortable. Yeah, like I said, there are many departments, there are many sections of IT, there are many sections of tech. It depends on what you do. There are some days where we are experiencing cyber attacks. My man, we don't sleep all day, man. It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. And I don't drink coffee, but I started to drink coffee now because it can be too much though. It can be too much. So, okay. Kicks, yes. Wait, why don't they like it? Um, you need to understand something about women. Kicks, this is your answer though. You want to know the reason why most women don't like my content? Let me explain. Understand this about women. Women are very, very intelligent. What am I trying to say? Women are very, very, very intelligent. And as a man, you must never underestimate the strengths of a woman. You must never underestimate the power of a woman. They are very, 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 very powerful. I can't even put my words around it, how powerful they are. So that's the reason why whatever you do as a man, your eyes must be like this. You must focus, man. You get my point? So there are certain things that women use to trap men, to hold men down. One of those strategies is using the word, oh, babe, I love you. I love you now. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. That's a lie, though. That's a lie. And that's a lie. Because women love opportunistically, men love idealistically. What does that mean? A woman has to see something valuable, maybe traits, maybe nonchalant attitude, maybe alpha traits, maybe success traits, or maybe you're doing something good with your life before she start emotionally invest in your life. Women know this on the subconscious level. They know this on the conscious level. But most men don't know what women find attractive in men. And that has been a problem for a long time. You get my point? This is the reason why majority of women, they want that 20% of men. Because most men don't know what women want. A lot of men will tell you that women want a man with a big penis. But that is not what women want. You think, and most men would think women want a man with a lot of money. That is not what women want. It is combination of many things. You get my point? You have to be a master of your emotions. You have to have success traits, masculine traits. You have to be dominant. You have to talk assertively. What does that mean? When she does stupid things, you must be able to check her with humor. You can't check a woman like this. Hey, don't do that. No, you have to check her with a smile on your face. You look at, hey, babe, don't do that, okay? You check her good. She will look at you in your eyes to size your confidence, but you must maintain that high content. Most women don't want men to know those things. Because when men start learning these skills, you take away from the power of a woman, and they don't want that. They don't want that. So, Roland, that's it. Okay, okay. Yes, I think this is better now. Yes, this is better now. Yeah, falling in love, falling in love. Let me see. Okay. Roland said, "What advice do you have for a 26-year-old making 90K in a remote location in terms of investment?" My man, look, when it comes to stock investing, oh, I play it safe, man, because you can lose everything in 30 seconds. So I don't do day trading. I don't do day trading. I buy individual stocks and I put my money in what? IRA, mutual funds. I play it safe, man, when it comes to stock. My big investment portfolio is real estate. I go heavy into real estate. Even though right now I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying anything right now. But when it comes to investing, my man, maybe stock, my man, you have to play it safe, man. You have to play it safe. And inflation is killing everything right now, man. My man, that's the question everyone is asking right now. What is the best way to preserve our money? Well, for me, I'll tell you guys this. I am not your financial advisor, so you guys should do your research about what I'm about to tell you. Majority of my money right now is in USD staking. I'm staking a lot of money in cryptocurrency right now. If you guys know what staking is, do your research on staking. I'm staking a lot of currency right now, a lot of money right now. So, Kicks, I'm new here, just looking and listening for now. Oh, thank you so much, though. I appreciate the love, Kicks. Thank you so much for your support. User 6790864. Oh my God. How did you come up with this name? 67908649886. Look, I'm 26, just got hired, full stack developer. Do I need to finish? Of course. Do I need to finish my look? They probably employ you with a part is it part no not part time. You're a contract worker. Yeah, yeah, you're probably contracts and they promise you that you become a full-time staff at the end of 6 months. Majority of them will fire you, before you finish. So you better finish your degree, man. So when you have more experience, then you can start a company of your own. You get my point? You need to finish though. You need to finish though. Most of them will start giving you big money like $100,000 or 120,000, 150,000, and you think that's a lot of money. It's not. It's not a lot of money. So it's one of the requirements. No, you see, the thing is this: to become a full stack developer, what is a full stack developer? A full stack developer is that software engineer that knows DevOps, DevSecOps, front end developing, back end developing, web development, that knows practically everything you need to know about software development. It is you get my point. You need to full stacks, yeah. You need to finish your degree, man. You better finish your degree, man. Keep the job, finish your degree. You can do both together. So why would you? So you don't need a bachelor's degree to become a software engineer, but my man, you started already. So go for it. And with a bachelor's degree, you can actually become a CEO someday. You can become a manager software engineer. You know, after a senior software engineer, you become a manager. So you know how much you'll be making? Making massive money. So, Kicks, do you see your contemporaries outside of the work settings? No, because I don't find them attractive at all. But majority of them, they want to date me. Because remember something. Let me show you something about women. You see, women date across and up. A woman will date a contemporary that is making that same big money and somebody that is making more money than her. but she will never date. If she's making $250,000 a year, she would never date anybody that is making $100,000 a year. That is a lesser man. She doesn't find him attractive. You get what I'm saying? So, but because we are contemporaries, they think I find them attractive, but they have masculine traits. I don't want that. As a matter of fact, no, I don't. I would rather date a girl that makes $10 an hour that has nothing, rather than pick a girl that makes 255 or $200,000 a year. I don't care about your money, because for a man, remember, listen. You see, women want a man that knows how to fill a love tank. A man wants a woman that knows how to stroke his ego. Ego powers a man. Even though a lot of women are trying to change that language now, saying, oh, that's toxic masculinity. No, it's not. Every human being has a program in their DNA. For a woman, it is different. If a man knows how to talk to a woman emotionally, he will be successful with women. The same thing with a man. If a woman knows how to stroke the ego of a man, that is called feminine energy. But nobody will explain these things to you, though. It's called feminine energy. When you know how to stroke the ego of a man, you will go far. You will go very, very far. So, to answer your question, Kicks, I don't find them attractive at all. They make a lot of money. They have a lot of investment, but I don't like them at all. They are beautiful women. They walk like they are, they talk like they have vaginas. They have boobs. They are women. But their mental state of mind, they are men. And hell no, come on. I don't want another man. So, okay. Kicks, understandable. Thank you, man. Thank you, ma'am or ma'am. Marcos, preach. Thank you, man. Um, Thoughts on women who drink and smoke. I don't have a problem with a woman that drinks, not heavily, but drinks occasionally. But when you smoke, no. Anything. If you smoke anything, I don't care. Shisha, smoke box, anything, drugs. No, I don't want you. I don't want you at all. And I'm at the stage in my life, Tom. I'm at the stage in my life, my man. I have a lot of sexual options right now, man. A lot of sexual options. So I don't know. Well, come on now. There's a lot of women out there, man. I don't have to deal with a woman that smokes and drink heavily. Hell no. So, Mr. Israel, must one struggle for long before he could become rich and comfortable? It doesn't have to be long though. But as a man, challenge is actually one of the things that makes a man. When a man struggles for something, he appreciates it. So that's the reason why, the way society is designed is this. You must prove yourself as a man. You must. Even if you're not good at something, you must go learn it. To those of you that have been to my life, you know how I say this though. I am not an intelligent person. I'm not. So, when it comes to school, I am not intelligent. But because I wanted to make money, I had to force myself to go back to school. And computer science, it's very, very hard, man. It is very, very challenging. So to answer your question, Mr. Israel, you must struggle. Not necessarily for long though, but you must struggle though to become rich and to get the respect of other men. Because as a man, we want to be accepted by other men. We want other men to appreciate us and to respect us. So, um, Will G, what is the best steps for beginners that want to get into tech? First, you need to know that tech is not just one all way. It is a combination of different departments and different sections and different sectors or whatever. Do you want to be a cybersecurity man, or do you want to do data? Do you want to do development? Do you want to do DevOps? You should write these things down, though. Do you want to do DevSecOps? Do you want to do customer service, tech support? But I recommend this to everybody to go for the money. Go to the very, very top. People will tell you it's challenging. It is meant to be challenging because if it's easy, everyone will be doing it. So everyone will be doing it. So my advice to you is this. You guys should use YouTube more. Go to YouTube and type in how to go into tech, IT, how to become a software engineer. There are websites that offer certifications for free, but people are lazy. People want it easy. It's not easy, man, because there are many. Like right now, take for example, there's this migration from Web 2 into Web 3. And programming language are changing right now. Before, it was Python. People still use Python for artificial intelligence. But right now, a lot of people are diving into simplicity. Simplicity is used for blockchain. It is also object-oriented, if you know what that is. But I recommend you to look into these things. If you want to study any programming language right now, I recommend you to go learn Python and simplicity. Or if you want to go into cybersecurity, go learn Cisco. That's hard though, but go for it. And you guys can achieve anything. Don't forget this. You can do anything. Anything is possible if you put your mind on it. Okay? Kicks? Yeah, I get it. Thank you. What certificates do you recommend? Cisco is a certificate. Python, you can get a certificate on it. Web development, you can get a certificate on it. And if you do web development, in that certificate, they will teach you HTML5, they will teach you PHP, they will teach you CSS, and they will teach you JavaScript. These are programming languages, but if you do web development, you'll make money though. But I don't know how long that will last because remember, there's a migration going on right now from Web 2 into Web 3. These are things you should get the pen and write it down and go do your research, man. You get me? So, and if you want to do cybersecurity, then you have to take Cisco. Cisco, though. But cybersecurity can be very, very challenging. So most people go into DevSecOps. DevSecOps, you don't need Cisco though. You're not going to type any code or anything. So, user 679. My man. I appreciate the advice, guys. I'll keep it tough it out. Of course, as you should. You're a man, as you should. Mr. Israel, must one struggle for long before he could get reach a comfortable place? You don't need to do it for long, but you have to go through it. Remember, if it's that easy, everyone will be doing it. You get my point? Everyone will be doing it. So go for it, man. Go for it, man. Go for it. If it's easy, everyone will be doing it. Don't forget that. So this is because you're a man. I believe you're a man. If you're a man, my man, you better take it in and go for it. This is not the time to be a crybaby. Okay? So Kicks, what qualities does the girl that make $10 an hour have in your opinion? I said it. Attractiveness. Now, most women think attractiveness, when a woman is attractive and beautiful, they think you have to be a 10 over 10. It's not 10 over 10. I will pick a 4 over 10 or 3 over 10. You get my point? As a matter of fact, though, a woman that is 10 over 10, I don't even find her attractive. Because remember, when women have something in excess, they have masculine traits. They are aggressive. They are very rude. Men like two things. Respect is very, very important to a man. Now, when you stroke the ego of a man, it's like you are indirectly telling him that I respect whatever you're saying. I respect what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? But most women see it as intimidation when a man tells you what he wants. Remember, men are aggressive. They are naturally aggressive. It is your job as a woman to learn how to curb him. You get what I'm saying? And how do you learn how to curb a man that is designed to be aggressive? You listen to him. And then you tell him what you don't like. You tell him what you like. Now, how do you tell a man what you don't like? You can say, I don't like it when you do this. I do this. He's going to leave you when you do that. He is, because he doesn't find it attractive. You get what I'm saying? Now, to answer your question, the qualities that girl that make $10, let me tell you. I go to the guys that followed me, they know. I go to the coffee shop down there because I live in downtown Minneapolis. And there's one of the girls there that I have my high on. You get what I'm saying? I don't have my eyes on her because I want to smash. No, I don't want to smash her. I want to marry her. Does that make sense? And this is the brain of a man. A man knows what he's going to use you for without having a conversation with you. Because remember, men want just 2 or 3 things from a woman. Attractiveness, which means that she has to be at least 4/10 or 5/10. She has to be feminine. The way she talks to you as a man and the way she talks to other people. Because then we're watching. She doesn't need to have any money. She doesn't need to come from any money. She doesn't even need to know anything about money. But she needs to have a good head on her shoulder. She doesn't need to expose her boobs and all that stuff. When she talks to you, she speaks to you with respect. Respect is very, very important to a man. Very, very important. But most women think you have to be, and most women are queens. And that's the reason why most women will say, oh, I'm a queen. You have the queen archetypes. There's this thing called archetype. Archetype is like types of women. Most women, they have the queen archetype. The queen archetype, me for example, I am a leader archetype. Most men in the world would call my kind alpha. I am not an alpha male. I am a leader archetype. And when I'm a leader, I can never date. I don't do well with queens archetype, women that are queen. I don't function well with them because they want to dominate me. And I am the peak. Listen. From experience and from books that I've read, from statistics and all that, women with queen archetypes, they do well with men that are managers archetype. You see, manager archetypes are the men that let women govern on them. They have money though, don't get me wrong. These men have money, but their women boss them around. They are the manager archetypes. But you see the leader archetype, every woman in the world, they find this man attractive. Because these men, they talk assertively. They are very, very masculine. They don't abuse their women. They take care of their women. They are like the peak. They are the peak of what a man is. You get what I'm saying? And when a leader archetype who is also a masculine man, when it comes in the presence of a feminine woman, he knows. He knows. So but most women don't know these things. You get what I'm saying? Like, I date a lot of women, and when I go on dates with them, most of them will lead with their money and start telling me how much they make. I'd be like, are you dumb? I don't care about your money. I don't. So the qualities that she needs though, she must be at least 4/10. Because when she's 4/10, let's say she doesn't go to the gym, or she's not chubby though, because I don't want chubby. At least she's slim, but she doesn't go to the gym. She doesn't have no flat tummy. I don't care about that. She doesn't need big boobs. She doesn't need big ass. I don't care about those things. She's as skinny as possible. That's 4/5. She has a regular face. She doesn't even do her hair. She doesn't even do her nails. That is exactly what I want. Remember, I can spend money on her and change those things. If she's feminine and attractive, that is perfect for me. That is perfect. She doesn't even need one dime. One dime. So, Kicks, I hope I answered your question. Yes. Sir Domina, thank you so much, man. Be submissive, man. Be submissive. You must know how to follow the lead of a man. Because there is society expectations for these things. You have to. Remember something. Women are like directors of a movie. A man is like the superstar of the movie. He will always be in the spotlight. There's a reason why they said behind every successful man is a woman. Everybody knows. Now, without the superstar, no, without the director of the movie, there is no superstar. But the problem with most women is this. They want to be directors, but they also want to be superstars. Now, it doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Because you have to understand something. It is a man's world, but women control it. Does that make sense? It is a man's world, but women control it. But how do women control the world? They control the man that controls the world. But the dynamics is changing right now, though. Women wants to control the man that controls the world, but they want to be in the spotlight and also direct. That's a lot of responsibility for you guys, though. It doesn't make any sense. So, Kicks, yeah, I have had this correlation between a woman making money and being less. No, I never said a woman making money is less. Kicks, I never said she's making money. Just because she's making money, she's less. No. What I said is, when a woman is making as much money as I am making money, they tend to have masculine traits. And when a woman has masculine traits, it is not attractive to a masculine man. You get what I'm saying? It is not attractive to a masculine man. It's just like saying, I am 6'3" feet tall and I make a lot of money. If any woman hears those two things, they find me attractive automatically. If they see my face, they find me attractive. But if they see my full picture and they see me in high heels, they won't like me because that means I'm in my feminine face. You get what I'm saying? So it is the same thing. No man in the world wants a woman that is manly. Nah, hell no. So Will G, you said something about cybersecurity. If you want to get into cybersecurity, man, I would recommend you go learn this certification called CSSP. CSSP. Let me show you the book. This is the book. CISSP. This book, my man, if you want to take Cisco, go for it, man. Take the screenshot. Go check it out, man. Okay? Or let me show you all my books. Or if this is for Will G. If you want to go into cybersecurity, get this book for dummies. You can get it on eBay for $15 or $10. This is Hacking for Dummies. Oh, thank you, Keeks. I appreciate the love. So this is cyber. So I read all these books when I was in school. Hacking for Dummies. This is so when they say hacking, it's not necessarily hacking. It's penetration. So when you do penetration testing to protect a system, you need to know how to hack a system. Hacking is penetration. So for those of you that wants to go into Python, Python is used for artificial intelligence, machine learning. What else? You can use it for, and when you know Python, you need to learn a little bit of database, SQL. So this is when you use it to build robotics. You guys can make money. And if you want to dive into it, you need to buy this book. You can find all these books on eBay, just or Amazon or something. Go find it. So Introduction to Python for Dummies. It's not that big, but this is a good book. I mentioned something about web development the other time, and this was what I bought to learn. So if you guys are curious why I bought all this book to learn everything, at first I wanted to become a full stack engineer. So even with my master's degree in computer science, I took 46 certifications. I wanted to know everything about IT, and I did. But I stick with cybersecurity because it pays more. Okay? So there's this thing called C. C, there is C sharp, there is C++, there is C, one, there is C sharp, two, and there is C++. There are three different programming languages, but they use them for automobiles. You get what I'm saying? You know your speedometer, your that. So they use it for your engines to program all those things. So, okay, I think that's that. So, Will G, I think I answered your question, right? So, Kicks, Sadomina, interested in getting the male perspective on what they require from a woman. Yeah, Kicks. You know, the thing is this, Kicks. Not too many, because women can't stand to hear the truth about what a man actually finds attractive from a woman. I promise you, though, it's not money. It's not your family heritage. It's not those things. You see, women want a man with a future. Men, they want a woman without a past. And you need to understand something about men. A man can tell your value in sexual place just by looking at you, or just having 2 minutes of conversation. What am I saying? 60 seconds of conversation. He knows where to place you. He knows when you're pretending. He knows if you're damaged. He knows what you've been through. He knows, though, I promise you. But the problem is this. A lot of men don't have many sexual options, just the same way as women. So a man will pick anything. That's the reason why people will say men are dogs, and a man will sleep with any woman, just to get by. A man will lower his standard just to have sex with any woman. You get what I'm saying? Even though the woman might think that, oh, he's my boyfriend. No. He's just getting by. She's not the one he wants. So, Raul, yup. Let's see. Cakes. Thank you, man. Less submissive. What is okay? Sardominant, just be. And Cakes and Sardominant. You see, when people talk about loyalty, the definition of loyalty is very different from a man than that of a woman. The highest respect a woman can give to a woman is your sexual presentation. When you're with a man and you guys are exclusive, you must never sleep with another man. That is more powerful. That is more pricey than money. A man can have another sex partners and come home after having sex with somebody else and take a bullet to the head for you. He can die immediately for you. But when a woman starts doing those things, she doesn't love the man no more. So that's the reason why men go crazy. Like, what? Why would you do that? So loyalty is different from men and women, though. As a matter of fact, men and women are two different beings entirely. We perceive things completely different. Completely different. Tom, I'm aiming for a site reliability engineer. Yeah, I took a certification in that too. Yeah, you can do that. It's almost like, you are the one that comes in after DevOps, like after the program is done. You get my point? After the program is done, you're almost like the maintenance engineer, the one that come in to see if the program needs updates. Okay, when are we going to upgrade the system? But that job, though, It requires a lot of traveling. It requires a lot of traveling, though. Of course, of course, of course. There's a lot of money in cloud right now. But first, though, for you to be a site reliable engineer, you have to learn all these cloud engines. For me, I took certification in AWS and Google Cloud Engine. It's not easy, man, and it is very expensive. I remember then my school gave me $100 credit coupon on AWS, and it gave me $200 on Google. Because I was new. If you don't turn it off, your money will be gone in 30 minutes. It's not for the weak, man. It is very expensive. I don't even know why people use cloud. It is very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. Tom, he said, what are your thoughts on prenup? Look, let me tell you something. If you sign prenup or you don't sign prenup, if you get married or you don't get married, the only thing that prenup can do is just say, okay, this is how much you take. Prenup is nonsense, man, I promise you. Because the women can still, there are loopholes there. She'll win. As long as you don't have kids, if you get married and you don't have kids and you guys divorce, then your prenup works. If you have kids, my man, your prenup doesn't work. Shit. So you need to learn those things. So my advice to people though, because I believe in love, I believe in marriage and those things. My advice to you is this: don't just bust into any woman. You have to be protected, man, and make sure you size these women up as much as possible. Size them up well. Before you even think about marriage or anything, make sure you size her up. If she does, check this out. If a woman follows your lead, it means that she trusts you. She must be able to trust you fully before you even think about marriage. And if you perceive that she doesn't trust you, you must let her know. So you don't have problems though. Marriage right now, 70% of marriage right now ends up in divorce. Educated women are the worst people to get married to right now. 93%, 90, is it 90, 90? No, 90%. 90% of marriages with educated women, it ends up in divorce. It is sad, right? So that's the reason why, as a man, you need to open your eyes like this and open your mind before you even think about marriage. Make sure you size her up well. You get my point? If you feel like there is anything that is not, because you need to understand something about men and women. They're like two data sets, two different data tables that is coming together into sequence to become one data set. You get what I'm saying? And it better be like that. But the problem is this: people want to eat their cake and have it. Come on now. So sad dominant. Thoughts about sad dominance. How old are you? Let me know. How old are you? Thoughts about anger issues. I've been struggling with it. Yeah, we've been there. I said something about mistakes. Um, I made my mistakes when I was from 16 years old until 23 years old. But luckily for me, I had very, very good family and good parents. So from 24 to 25, I was angry. And I didn't really know the reason why I was angry. I was massively hot-tempered, man. And that's the reason why we advise men to master their emotions. You become a master of your emotions. But first, remember something though. When people can provoke you and you are easily provoked, you are weak. But first, you need to accept that, as you did just now, sir dominant. I like that. It shows that you are understanding the concept of you mastering your emotions. You need to be able to master your emotions fully. You need to master your emotions. How do you master your emotions, man? My man, jumping jacks, 20 push-ups every day, pull up, at least 10 every day, 5 minutes of meditation. You meditate, man. And you spend at least 10 minutes by yourself. You go outside, you do those things. You perceive things differently. Anger will crush you, man. Anger will crush you. So when people provoke you, you need to understand something that, because then when I was coming up, I didn't have a lot of sense of humor. I would get angry, especially when people disrespect. Oh, what do you mean? And I want to show myself that, no, I am a man. Nah, you don't need that. When you get to that stage of, from 20, and that's the reason, from 25 years old until 35, you're dating, you're meeting a lot of men, you're learning emotions, you're mastering those things. So, anger issues, though, it is okay for a man to be, and that's the reason why we advise men not to get married around 20 something, because listen, you see, the brain of a man, it fully matures at the age of 25. Your brain, it fully matures at the age of 25. So, from 25 years old until 35, then you start learning emotions. It's a long journey for a man to be a man. But most women won't understand it. They just think, oh yeah, men are dogs. You don't know the struggle though. You don't know the struggle. So Kicks, I see you laughing. Island Boy, I see you laughing. Ash.2, women are more masculine these days. Yup, and it is not attractive though. I said less submissive. Like women are less submissive. Kicks, is that what you mean? Yeah, they are. It is not attractive though. I have to be frank with you guys. It is not attractive at all. So Kicks, but I get your point now. Thanks. Yeah, thank you so much though. Project Clouds 9, that's a Bible. Oh yeah. And Cakes, thanks for the heart though. I appreciate it. And Cakes, this is amazing. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. So so let me see what yeah, Kick said, wow, this is amazing. Yeah, thank you guys. And Project Clouds, my man, I feel your pain, man, but we all go we all go through it, man. I promise you, man, but we all go through it. Now, as I'm laughing right now, you need to master your sense of humor. Don't take it too hard. Understand that this is a conversation from one man to another man. Okay? Sense of humor. Don't take it personal, okay? I promise you, this is one of the best moments of your life. So, Project Cloud 9. Would you recommend cyber over web development? Both is actually very good though. But for cybersecurity, you need just one. You need to learn just one, not one tool, but one certification. But for web development, you need to learn CSS, PHP, HTML5. When I first went into web development, remember I told you I learned everything in IT, because I wanted to become a full stack. That was then. So I was learning everything. I didn't even use it to work. I never used them before to work. So what I wanted to do was I learned everything. So if you want to do a web developer, if you want to become a web developer, you have to learn CSS. So what I was saying, it was HTML4 that I had the certifications on. And then I started applying for jobs, and they were all requested for HTML5. So I had to go learn the certification of HTML5, and I just lost interest in web development because I don't want that. I would recommend you stick with cybersecurity because remember, though, they will always need somebody to protect the system. Always, always. But it depends on what you like. Some people like, web development. Now, web development, it is broad. There is the front end, there is the back end. You get my point? There is the UI developer, there is the UX. Um, there is the UX developer. So it's a lot though. UI is user interface and UX is user experience, if I remember correctly. All these things I had certifications in those things though, but I didn't use them to work. But I just wanted to know those things because so um CJ7111. I'm currently studying. Is Bachelor's in major, okay, information, yeah, informatics and computer science. I mean, that's a good degree though. My younger brother is actually doing his master's degree in something like this. Any advice on getting internship? If you want internship, my man, just go to LinkedIn. From anywhere in the world, my man, you can get anything. So one advice I'll give to you again, CJ, if you are a programmer, or let's say you're a developer, if you write programs though, as small as your program may be, you want to start storing your source codes on Git. If you don't know what Git is, it's GIT or GitHub or GitLab. They are the same but different companies. Though. They do the same thing. It's a repository for source codes. You store your source. It's not a social media for source code. It's like a social media for source code, but it's also you take the link of your Git or Git, or Git of your Git, then you add it to your resume. So that way, people can, your recruiters can actually go to your GitLab to see. It's just like putting your LinkedIn account into your resume, so people can go there to see what you look like, your resume. But this is, if you tell them you're a software developer, they need to know what you're all about. So that's my advice to you. But if you're looking for internship or anything, I, if you're in your second year or hop though, I recommend you go. You go for it. Go for it. So kicks, absolutely. Super Globe Trooper, you said pick selection was 37. I never said 37. I don't agree. Ugh, pick is 50. What are you saying? Do you know who the fuck I am? If I say something, I studied it. And if I make a mistake, I try to fix it immediately. Now listen, these are statistics that is done with all men all around the world from 2001 until 2020. Okay? A peak sexual selection stage of a man is 35. I said 3-5. It is 35. And if he does everything he's supposed to do, which means that he works on himself, he invested in himself, he learns emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, and he has his money game up. Those 5 things, he will shine until the day he died. You get my point? I never said 37. Why would I say 37? I said I am 37 years old. That is what I said. Okay? And he said something in Africa context, peak is 50. No, your peak can never be 50. Who said that? Why would your peak be 50 years old? Oh, Kicks 1201. Have you been married before? No, I'm not married. Never been. But I want to be though. I want to be married. So Kicks 1201. I'm not married. I've never been married before, but I want to be. I want to be. But I want to be married though. But the thing is this: a lot of my friends are getting married. They're having kids. I know that. And I want one, but I just don't want a woman that will come into my life and take my advantage because I work so hard to get here, though. I work so hard to get here. And talking about sleeping with women and having sex, it is easier now than ever. And right now, it's not that attractive. It's not that attractive. So right now, though, and I size women up differently. Differently, the women, you know, if I want to get married in 5 months, I will. I can easily just pick one of these. Oh, I'm a boss babe. I have money. They want to kick it with me, but I don't want them. So most of the time, though, when I go to the diner, when I go out, to see my friends, when I go to coffee shops, it's the women that walk there that I actually hacks out. Those are the ones I talk to. Sweets, thank you. Because they don't have money, and I see traits that I like in them. and the traits because the way they talk to me and those kind of things. So, and yeah, I'm not married, so I'm not married. Um, okay, CJ, I answered you already. Kicks, damn, it's 70% now. What is 70%? Side dominant, so you're 21. What is IED? I don't know what IED is. What is IED? Talk to me, guys. Let's see. I was told I have IED. Look at that. Influence. Look at you. You're trying to tell me my age? Oh, you're not 37. Look, it works in my favor all the time. But that's my age. That's my age. What's there to lie about? You say you look younger. Of course I look younger. I work so hard to keep it that way. I work so hard to keep it that way. I have my first meal of the day, 1 o'clock every day. Huh? I have just 2 meals every day. Every day. And on Fridays, I don't eat any food at all. It's called intermittent fasting. And I've been doing that for a long time. So you age differently, man. So do your research on that. So, Kicks, you said something about the divorce rate. Yeah, the divorce rate right now, 70% of marriages right now, 70% of marriages right now, it ends up in divorce. And 90% of marriage with educated women, 90%, that is a lot of number. 90%, it ends up in divorce. Oh, I'm a boss chick. Oh, side dominant. I apologize, my friend. He said intermittent explosive disorder. Let me see, what does that mean? Oh, God. Side dominant. I got what it means. If I was raised in the United States, I'm pretty sure they would give me something like that. Because I was very, very hot tempered, man. Hey, I was, hey, I was massively hot tempered, man. I'm actually lucky I wasn't raised in the United States. If I was in the United States, if I was in the United States when I was 25 or 21 to 23, I'll probably, I would have probably gone to jail. Do my life would have been destroyed because I understand you, man. How did I fix it? My mother, my mother's love. Yeah, my mom. My mom talks to me. She doesn't yell. She doesn't scream. She doesn't. My mother's love. My mother's love changed me. Yeah. I walk out. I read books. Once I have friends or family members that try to frustrate me or anything, I cut them off straight up. So I feel you, man. I feel you. Keeks, is a Siwala. Oh, okay. Tom KGX, what does your diet looks like? I'm an African man, man. I eat African foods, strictly African foods, and I prepare my own food. So, but then I like to be Americanized every now and then. You get me? Like, you know, Eat mushroom, mushrooms, just rice, pando yam, you know. But the thing is this, though, I my food are, they are regular food, just regular food. So cakes, my food are regular food. So I don't have anything spinach, vegetables. You get me? Shrimps, potatoes, fruits, you know, egusi soup, fish. I don't eat meat. Yes, I think you guys should know that. I don't eat meat. I don't like meat. So I don't eat meat at all. So and my gym routine, I want to try it. So dominant. You know when people say they go to the gym to bulk up and yeah, I don't do all that nonsense. So I don't have the I don't um okay. Prince JD, my grandma likes you. Would you marry my grandma and be my grandpa? Really? These people will kill me. You want me to marry your grandma? Oh my God. Okay, but wait. Sir Domina, my gym routine. Every day when I wake up, I do 20 push ups, I do 20 sit ups, I do 10 pull ups, just 10, just 10. And then I have this indoor bike and I ride for 15, 20 minutes. And that's it. That's it. Oh, I squats too. I do 10 squats, just 10. I don't do heavy everything. So, to cut a long story short, I'm 6'3" tall and I weigh 170 pounds. I'm a skinny dude and I like it that way. It makes me look young. So, to talk about that, my grandma likes you. Would you? Come on now. Come on now. Okay. You guys are kicking my ass now. So, Project Cloud 9 said, wait, no meat. I just don't like meat. It's not because of anything. I don't like meat. I eat fish, and that's it. I don't like meat. But there are some days that when I go out on dates, I eat spicy chicken. I take one or two, and that's fine. Prince JD, you are misbehaving. Oh, you say your grandma is 55, but looks 34. Really, nigga? Ah! Oh my God, this people won't kill me. Look, let me see. My grandma looks 34. Come on now. Of course, she looks 34. She's still in a good shape. Hey, stop. She's still in a good shape. Stop. You need to stop putting images in my brain. Don't do that. My brain thinks everything. Come on now. She's still in her best shape. Of course. Of course she is. Granny thinks you're cute and likes you. Please. Oh my goodness. I've seen things. I'm sure Granny is beautiful too. I'm sure Granny is beautiful too. Sir Dominant, daily on intervals. Because I work from home, the bike, I ride it almost like all through the day. So what I do is, first when I wake up in the morning, I ride the indoor bike for 20 minutes or 15 minutes. But all through the day when I'm on break, because my desktop, my work setup, my table, it's that table where you can adjust to sit down or adjust to stand up. But I'm not going anywhere because I work from home. So when I have breaks, I come to the bike and do that 2 minutes, 3 minutes every now and then. But I do that all through the day. You know, it's actually good for my brain. So I do that. So I hardly go out, Monday to Fridays in the daytime, but the nighttime I go out on dates and to meet girls, to meet my friends. The nighttime, but the daytime I don't go anywhere. I stay at home. But there are some days though, like like 3 times Monday to Friday, I go to that coffee shop. You know, so. Prince JD said, age is just a number. Oh my God, you guys are killing. Let me see your face, Prince JD. Oh, Prince JD, you're not a man. You're a woman, and you're cute though. I know, but Grammy has good eyes. Of course, who doesn't like good things? You see the boy. So, Prince JD kicks yes. I'm pretty sure Granny is beautiful too. Really, and she knows how to twerk. Stop putting images in my head. Don't do that. Okay, it's Princess JD. It's Princess JD. She said, young boys fled with her thinking she's young. Oh, and she's your grandma. Don't put image in my head, though. I don't want trouble. Um, so guys, what's up? Keep the questions coming in. It's almost time I go. I'll leave here by 1 o'clock because I need to go eat something, shower, and go out. It's the weekend. Do you guys have any questions for me? Come on, keep the questions coming in, coming. Ask me anything, guys. Let's get to know each other better. Let's see. Dam, bam, bam. But you got to teach her how to cook. She doesn't know how to cook. Would you believe something though? To the girls I date, none of my, I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't trust anybody with my food. And one of my requirements for women is not cooking, is not food or anything. Like my women don't even need to know how to clean and those things because I can afford to get people to do it. But I like women that take initiatives. You get my point? Like I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure Grandma knows how to get down. She knows how to cook. And Tom KGX, they messing with me, right? I know they messing with me. She wants me to date Grandma. Kicks, hold up. What's going on? Is it because I said my requirements is not cook and clean? Yeah, I don't require a woman to do that. But I like a woman that take initiative. I like a woman that knows how to take care of me. But I don't require you to cook or clean though. I can afford people to do that. That's the truth though. But I don't tell them these things though, because then all of them want to pretend. Oh, yeah. I don't tell them these things. But I don't require any woman to cook for me because I don't want a woman that pretends. I like a woman that is genuine. If you don't know how to cook, it's okay. I accept you. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, I date all ethnicities. So, and most of the girls I get lucky with and the ones that I actually find attractive, they are from other ethnicities. So they can cook pando yam. They can cook African food. You get me? So I don't care. Sir Dominant, about the body count, with the higher body count, the more emotional baggage she has. Let me get that again. About the body count, yeah, yeah, because the thing is this though, like women know these things. The more the body count a woman has, the more emotionally detached she will be from you. She won't synchronize fully with you. And she knows these things though. She knows. She knows these things. She knows these things. And my advice to any man is this: work on yourself to get to your peak of sexual selection stage so you can actually pick the best version of woman for yourself. But remember something: no woman is perfect. There's no such thing as, oh, yeah, she's the perfect woman. No, there's no such thing though. No woman is perfect, but at least you won are 80% over 100. So 80% at least. Let's see. Where are my guys? Kicks. Where are my guys? Hey, let's see. Let's see. Um. ooh. Okay. So will you? I never. Princess Jade. You've never had a grandpa. As a young, look, I'm still a young man, and you think I'm a grandpa? Come on now. Would you believe if I don't tell you my age? You you probably think I'm 27 or 28 or something, or maybe 20 or lesser than that. Come on now. I'm nobody's grandpa. I don't even have no white hair. Look how black my hair is. I'm still a young man. You guys are kicking it with me. So, Cakes, do you think a man needs to ask um, a woman to cook for him all the time? My thinking is this, Cakes. I'll say this, and that's the reason why I like women that take initiative a lot. I don't need you to cook for me. I don't need you to clean. But I'm pretty sure you eat though, and I'm pretty sure you prepare yourself something. It would be nice if you can prepare me something that you know that you like, something that you like. But I don't require those things though. Bossy women, you're not attracted to anything that I am. No, I don't. Most of the ones I have dated prefer to cook. I love to cook as well. Yeah, that's a good thing though. But when I say a woman that has that has, that takes initiative, if you know how to prepare, let's say you know how to prepare just noodles or maybe sandwich, let's stick with it. But do it with good intentions though. You get what I'm saying? I like women that knows how to take care of me. So if you don't cook, you don't clean, how do you take care of me? And I watch all these things. You get what I'm saying? I watch all these things though. And majority of the women I date, they just majority of them are just so kicks 1201, right. But men are not that complicated though. Most men won't tell you these things because most men don't have a lot of sexual options. They don't. They don't have a lot of sexual options. Women, for example, women have a lot of sexual options. Don't forget. But the kind of men that women wants, you get what I'm saying? Women don't see them every day. The assertive, the wealthy man, the tall man, the good looks, the masculine man. Women don't see them every day. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like women have a lot of options. A lot of women get asked out every day. But the men that women are actually looking for genuinely, they don't see them every day. You get what I'm saying? And I know because I go out every now and then. And when women talk to me, I'm that kind of man that walks up to me, the woman, and say, I find you attractive. I thought I'd talk to you. And we just start talking. And in between the conversation, to her, she's doing everything correctly. And I just tell her, nice to meet you. Because she did something stupid. Or maybe she's not talking. She's not, because I perceive things differently, man. Completely differently. Sir Dominant said, how can I be emotionally detached within a relationship? Because being a victim of manipulation. No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't be there. No, don't be. You don't want to be emotionally detached though. Then what is the point of you being in a relationship? Remember something though. By the time you clock 35, you've experienced almost all emotions out there. And you've mastered every emotions out there. You are emotionally matured. So regardless, regardless of how bad these emotions are, you want to be able to take everything in. It's a tough journey for men because emotion is good, but not all emotion is good though, because it can be painful. It can be very, very painful though. So it can be very, very painful, but don't detach. Don't detach away from it though, because to hold attraction with a woman, even if you guys are just friends with benefit, to hold attraction with a woman, you still need to be, not necessarily vulnerable, but you still need to be able to listen, talk to her, tell her about certain things about you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you need to be able, but don't detach though. Don't detach away from that. Take it in. Keep learning. Yeah, keep learning. It's impossible for you. It's impossible for you to know everything right now. For now, I'll I'll say this to any man. Keep working on yourself. You guys need to remember something as men. Every woman out there in the world, they get to experience their peak sexual selection stage. It starts from 23 years old until 27 years old. They get to experience those stage, but very few men will actually experience their peak of sexual selection stage because they don't have patience. Nobody wants to work on themselves. They fall in love halfway. You fall in love when you don't have money. You're not emotionally matured, and she will leave you because what a woman requires is completely different from what the movies teach you guys. It is conveniently different, very, very different. I recommend you guys to keep working on yourself, man. Keep working on yourself. No woman in the world will ever love you the way you love her because women have different expectations completely, completely, completely. No woman wants a man that cries. No, it's not sexy. It's not. So, Princess JD, but in my culture, if a woman knows how to, Princess JD, if a woman knows how to twerk, every dude would love to have her. Then your culture is good though. Where I come from, I'm from Lagos, Nigeria though. And I was raised by powerful women. The expectation is high though. The expectation is high though. No, twerking, no. Hell no. Twerking. But I know you're joking, and if you're not joking though, but nah, hell no, not twerking. So not twerking. So okay, so Sad Dominant said, if by my take, if we have the same experience on anger issues, then it will be better to stay single. Listen, on your journey to working on yourself, hmm, obviously, from what you told me just now, there is similarities in my experience with yours. But listen, on your journey to becoming something better, women will find you attractive. They will spot you and they will try to hold you down. In between the line, you'll find women to sleep with every now and then. When you hold steadfast, you can't stay with them because one, you're not yet emotionally matured. You will fuck it up eventually. You will. And you will see women that are perfect for you. You think they are perfect for you, but you're not perfect for them because you will blow it off eventually. You don't necessarily need to be single, but you need to understand that the priority right now is you. You get my point? Exactly. Until you're okay. Yeah. But check this out. There's nothing wrong with you, my friend. It looks like it, but there's nothing. I've been there. I promise you. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have any problem. But you are in the manufacturing stage. You get what I'm saying? You're still working on yourself, as you should. As you should. Don't feel some type of way. You don't have any problems. I promise you, you don't. I've been there. You don't. But when you say it's better you stay single, no. You still need to go approach women. Let them turn you down. You need those emotions to build. You need to talk to them. Talk to them after you get success. And then in between, it blows off. You learn from that. Then you get success with some. You take them out on dates. You learn from that. You get what I'm saying? You have friends you talk to. You learn from that. Engage in sports with friends. Have friends that you know that care about you. Friends that you care about. Just live life. I promise you, my friend, everything will work out in your favor, as it should, if you work on yourself. Everything will work on yourself. Everything will work out in your favor. But you need to take the time to work on yourself, man. But you don't have any problems. I promise you, you don't. Kicks, he said facts, and Kicks is laughing. And Super Globe Trooper, would you agree poor ladies make the best wives? Listen, when you say poor ladies, you're not using the right word in this context. It's not poor ladies, man. It's not about poor. It's not about poor. It's not about... Women have different requirements. And in a civilized economy like the United States, women understand on a conscious level that if a man doesn't provide security for me, the federal government will provide security for me. But a poor, or rich, or decent, or good looks, what a man is actually looking for is still two things. Just two things. A feminine woman. It should never be so hard to ask that, okay, my darling, I want you to be feminine. So, Super Globe, I mean like the lowest social class. But you need to understand something though. Just because she's in a lower section class, a lower social class, that would automatically mean she's a good woman. No. Remember something though. A queen, a king. I don't know if you guys play chess. I play chess, I played with my dad as a child coming up. I've been playing since I was young. So a king can pick a peasant and make her a queen. But if he doesn't size her up well, she will betray him and kill him. You get what I'm saying? But remember, she used to be a peasant. So just because she's rich, that doesn't mean she's a bad woman. You want to look for two things in women: feminine and attractiveness. And when I say attractiveness, she doesn't need to be 10 over 10. No, hell no. She can be 4 over 10. As a matter of fact, I prefer my women to be raw materials so I can spend money on them and their beauty will come out. I love that. I love spending money on women though. I love it. And most women think because I spend money on them, they can treat me some kind of way because they think that the money I spend on them is something. I'll be like, are you dumb? I am fucking rich. You guys are... Okay, Kicks. Do you think chubby women have a harder chance at finding an established and masculine man? You see, let me explain this. It's not about being chubby. It's not about being skinny. It's not as hard as you think it is to pinpoint what men likes. You see, men like varieties. You'll be surprised that there are men that like chubby women. There are men that like skinny women. You get what I'm saying? But the thing is this. Take your chances all the time. Learn the ways of a feminine woman. Read about it. Go to YouTube. Go watch contents about being feminine. I promise you, when you walk with a feminine energy, take for example, let's say you go to Target. Kicks, let's say you go to Target or you go to Walmart or you go to a supermarket or something. When you walk around with a feminine energy, let's take for example, let's say you want to pick something up there. You see a man you find attractive, walk up to meet him. Act like you're shopping. And just tell a man, excuse me, can you please let me pick this? And look him deep into his eyes. Thank you. You get what I'm saying? And start a conversation. That is feminine energy though. If he doesn't like you, if he doesn't find you attractive, he will move away. Make sure you see him again and use that eye contact to see him. You know this thing as a woman. Use that eye contact because the fact that he knows this thing, he's going to strike. If he's a masculine man, he's going to talk to you again. Now, just because he doesn't talk to you, that doesn't mean he doesn't find you attractive. Remember, the dating market right now, it is getting crazy. Majority of women said that they find it insulting when a man approaches them. Remember, when you see a man, put a small smile on your face. Not like this. No, not that kind of smile. When you ask him for, you don't need a man for anything. But remember, you want to be feminine, because this is the question you need to ask yourself as a woman. The successful man, the good-looking man that you're looking for, the single man, how do they, where do they hang out? Most women will send me messages on TikTok, send me messages on Instagram, and say, where do successful men hang out? Do they go to restaurants and bars and all that? But this is the mistake most women make. You see, these successful men, they cook for themselves. They spend a lot of time alone. They do. They spend a lot of time by themselves. They have friends and families. They have women they sleep with, but they spend a lot of time to themselves. If you go to a Target store, to Walmart, these men are there. They are the men in the food restaurants that are shopping for groceries. Those are the men. Make sure you make a high contact with them and ask them questions. Take, for example, let's say you go to the Apple section. You want to ask questions. You want to ask questions that and walk up to meet them. You can be shy, it's okay. But don't walk like you're a man. You're not a man. Don't walk like this. You want to go like a woman. Remember, the power of a woman is not physical. It is on the inside. And a man can spot that. A man can spot that strength. Walk up to meet a man at any grocery store and ask them, what do you prefer in this? What do you think? Men don't get this. There was this one time I was at that coffee shop. This woman walked up to meet me. Very, very beautiful woman. She walked up to meet me. She said, how often do you come to this coffee shop? I said, I come every day. She said, what would you recommend? I said, I just started drinking coffee. She said, what kind of coffee are you taking? Then I told her. Then she said, I should get that. She got that coffee. She came to sit beside me. Beautiful, beautiful woman. That is a feminine energy. Men likes to feel useful. So when a woman use words like, I don't need no man, men likes to feel useful. When you know how to use a man, you will catch his essence. It will be useful for you. It will be useful for you. How do you think Cleopatra destroyed that emperor? She knew how to be feminine and she used it to her advantage. Remember, I was raised by powerful women. They taught me all these things. They would talk to me like I'm a woman, but I'm a man. I'm a man. Oh, I think I know Mide. Let me see. Is that where I think Mide is? Let me see. Where is Mide? I think I know Mide from oh, is that where I think it is? Yeah, this is Mide from Dallas. Mide Alpha. I haven't seen Mide from the last time I saw Mide was 2000 and 2007. I would say Mide is a friend. Mide is a friend. Aha. Mide, how you doing? Good to see you. So, Kicks, listen. For men like me that are software engineers getting that money, I don't want a woman that will say, "Oh, I don't need a man." That is some nonsense. That is the dumbest thing a woman can say. You want to be feminine. Men are very, very easy to. Men are so for women. Men are easy to be destroyed. Men are easy to be crushed by another woman. You just have to master the art of being emotional and being feminine with a man. You get what I'm saying? So, Mide, how did you find me? Oh my God. What's going on, guys? So, Sir Dominic, thoughts on gaslighting. What does that mean? What is gaslighting? Let me see. What does gaslighting mean? Let me see. Sam Fado, don't do that. She's family. Okay? Don't do that. So gaslighting, Sir Domina, when you say my thoughts on gaslighting, what does that mean? Let me see. What does that mean? Um, oh, yeah, Mide, thanks though. Thanks. Mide, I haven't seen you in a while. From the last time I saw you, remember I moved away from, Dallas area and I came to Minnesota. So I just finished school. I went to school for computer science. And guys, Mide has I think she has a bachelor's degree in computer science or software engineering, if I remember correctly. She's also very, very I think she's a successful woman too. So she's a powerful woman. So um Sir Dominant, what do you mean about gaslighting? What does that mean? Hmm? So let's see. I'm good. I came online and stumbled upon your page. Mide, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support. And Kicks, oops. Um, so am I shooting my shot? Look, bros, do anything where you like, Baba. Do anything where you like, I beg. Guys, I said 1 o'clock. I need to go shower because it's the weekend. Remember, I just woke up and I haven't had anything. Remember, I had my meal 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. I need to go eat something. So, Sam Father, waiting happen. This might be my soulmate. I beg. Just do anything you like, I beg. So, Kicks 1201. Gaslighting is a form of manipulation where the person makes another question. Where the person makes, what does that mean? Gaslighting is a form. I've never heard of this before. Gaslighting is a form of manipulation where the person makes another question their own reality. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So, gaslighting is a form of manipulation. Gaslighting is a form of manipulation. What does that mean? Let me see. Manipulate someone by psychological. That's a bad thing. Who does that? Do people do that? Manipulate someone by psychological means into doubting their own sanity. Now, come on, now that's. You want to avoid anybody that do this though. Anybody that do this, you want to avoid anybody that do this. And Mide, thank you so much, though. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sir Dominant, anybody that does it, look, I say this all the time though. A masculine man, what makes a masculine man? A masculine, like for me though, I'm a older guy. I'm 37. I'm emotionally matured. I'm not married. I have no kids. Do you know how long it took me to get here? To be emotionally matured, to know how to handle a woman, to know how to talk to a woman. I'm not gonna gaslight no woman and do all this nonsense. It's when you have insecurities as a man, you do stupid things like this. You get my point. You don't want to do stupid things like this. So no. Mm-mm. So gaslighting, hell no. Sir Dominic, that's the reason why I advise you that you need to work on yourself continuously. And guys, I tell my guys though, you need to work on yourself. All my friends are in IT, they are all software engineers, mechanical engineers, and we're making massive money. The money is so much that some days people think we are con artists, but we are not. We work so hard though. We work so hard for this. Sir Dominic said, this is why we need a podcast. We need shit out here. Look, you guys said I need to start a podcast. Now, this is the problem. I don't have the energy, but I think I should do this though. Because I think I'm spitting fire. The spit fire. But let's see. I can do that. I can do that for you guys. I can do that for you guys. Kicks, I see you laughing. Let's see. Maybe I need to get into IT. Kicks, what do you do? What do you do for a living? Talk to me. What do you do? What do you do? Um, if Mide, I think you went to Dubai with my okay, never mind. I'll okay, let me see. I'll send a message to you on on Instagram, Mide. Okay. Okay. I'll send a message to you on Instagram. So, Mide, if you remember correctly, though, I left Instagram in 2017, and I just came back. Because I went back to school. So I actually went to work on myself. I needed to get money. So let's see. Kicks, I'm in customer service support. Kicks, obviously you are a woman, which is not a bad thing. Customer service support, it's okay. It is very, very okay though. But how about you guys, kicks? How about you go learn something in? Because there's a migration going on right now from Web 2 into Web 3. Everybody should be part of this digital transformation that is going on right now. And I tell people this, and I'm not selling you anything. I'm not benefiting anything. I just want everybody to make it. It is so easy in Haiti. The money is ridiculous. I'm telling you though, the money will blow your mind. Kicks, okay, yes. I know you are a woman. Where's my phone? Mide, it's Phoebe01. Don't worry, I'll find you. Okay? Mide, I'll keep in touch. Kicks, I want you to go to YouTube and go type in. You need to, because I go learn blockchain. Now, for you to learn blockchain is big. Then you have to learn, but first, for you to learn blockchain, it is very, very interesting. Oh, Kicks, you're 27. Good. If you're 27 years old, it's okay, but you want to get money though. It's never been so easy than now. And I would recommend everybody to get into Haiti. Get into Haiti, get into real estate. The money you make from Haiti, use it to buy real estate portfolios. And when I said take it from me, for people like me, I guess because when I came to the United States, I was a man already. I was old enough. I was old already. So yes, I was saying, go to YouTube, go watch videos on blockchain. You're not going to create cryptocurrencies yourself. You don't want to invest right now because the market is really down. You want to learn about Web3, web, like WEB and 3. From there, you want to start watching videos about DAO, about Ash Graph. You're not going to be a developer though, because those things can be very, very deep. You want to be a digital creator. You go to this application called Fiverr, Fiverr. Type it on Google. You'll find people that will create content for you. You sell service, digital service, because it's new right now. You sell, what's this? Let me charge my phone. The battery is low. I said I will be gone 1 o'clock. It's 1:10. I want to go to the coffee shop. A lot of girls come there on weekend. As a single man. Man will not live by bread and butter alone. Man will not live by bread and butter alone. You get me? So, oh yeah. I just charged my phone. So okay, so Kick said no wait, Kicks. Oh my god, I don't think I have IG. Maybe I'll keep in touch. And Sir Dominant, you're reading pattern. What does that mean? I'm reading pattern. Reading pattern, like I don't know what that means. Um John Lab says I saw inspirational stuff. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And John Lab said, what's the first place you start in Haiti if you're in a very industry? I'm in Kenya. For me, I started I'm a cybersecurity engineer now. And when I first started though, look, I was working for one of my professors. I've said this story countless times, but I'll say this to you again. I was working for one of my professors. I was doing DevSecOps, which is Development Security Operations. So he was the one that gave me a recommendation into 3M. And then I became a cybersecurity engineer from there, as I was doing my master's program in computer science. So from 3M, I started working for, Wells Fargo, and I upgraded. I was packaging my resume, you get me? And we are pushing it out. So, and but the thing is this though, this is one thing you guys need to know about IT. IT is not just about, oh, I'm going into IT. There are different sections of IT. There is cybersecurity, there is data, there is web development. And I wouldn't encourage anybody to go into web development because I strongly believe that space is dying right now. Web development is web two. I don't know. But first, though, you need to know these sections of IT and pick the one that resonate with you and go for it. Kicks, I charged it. And oh, okay. Kicks. So I should look up blockchain. Yeah, look up blockchain, though. Look up blockchain, or just learn about Web3. Learn Web3 though, because this is the best time. This is like the inception of the internet back in 1994. Even though the internet didn't start in 1994, it started in 1983. You get my point? Oh, software development. Cakes, if you want to dive into it that much, I like the way you think, Cakes. You can look into software development, but then for you to be a software developer, you need to learn something called programming language. There are tens, hundreds of programming language out there. For me, I started with Python. And from Python, I took my certifications in everything. Because then I wanted to become a full stack developer. But I lost interest. I lost interest after getting 46 certifications. It's crazy, right? I was obsessed. I wanted to make money, but it was actually very hard to defend those certifications because I was doing, you said Python and Java, right? Python and Java actually does the same thing. But my advice to you is to pick Python because it's more easier. You should buy this book, Introduction to Python for Dummies. This book is like $12 on eBay or Amazon. Go find it. Okay. But Python, you should. So what you find on Web3 and blockchain, they will talk about Python for artificial intelligence, machine learning, and what is that other one? Robotics and code. But there's another language called, this language started in 2014. It's called Simplicity. I don't have that one. I haven't learned it before. But in my last semester last year, I took a little bit of it just to learn blockchain. You can look into that too. Simplicity. Sir Dominic said, I learned C++. I learned C++ too. I learned all C's, C, C sharp, and C++. I was just learning everything, but it is very, very challenging. But lost track after joining university. Yeah, it's not for everybody. Oh, Kicks. Oh yes, you're welcome though. You're very, very welcome. David Owoyele. Who can that be? Let's see. So, you guys have any questions before I go? I need to go shower because I just finished working out, and then I need to eat. I need to eat my food because do you guys have any questions for me before I go? It's the weekend though. I don't want to stay at home. I want to go to the coffee shop because man won't live by bread and butter alone. There are many girls that come there in the weekend time, so I want to go there and act like. Do you actually live around this time usually? You club? Oh, wait. Kicks, you said do you go live around this time usually? I'm an introvert. I hardly go live. I did my first live like 2 days ago, and it was nighttime. This is the first time I would do live around this time. Normally, I don't. I prefer to just post content over there and just. But Cakes, like? Do you prefer I come online around this time, or what do you? Let me see. If you follow me though, you get a notification anytime I come online. Anytime I come online. So, Sad Dominant said, "Do I club? Do I go to club? Yeah, I go to clubs. But this is the thing though. I think you guys should know this about me. I don't drink alcohol. I just don't like it. So, um, I if that works for you, kicks. He said an introvert in a club. Yeah, I'm an introvert though. I'm an introvert. But when I go to the club, I just go there just to have a good time. I don't drink alcohol anywhere. So what I do is I drink non-alcohol drinks. So yeah, but I talk to yeah, I talk to girls every now and then, and I'm really like I'm at that stage right now where it is actually very very easy for me to get girls because you think you just have to walk up and spit your game, but women are not as complicated. You see, when people say that women have a lot of sexual options, they don't. But you guys don't. Women don't have a lot of sexual options. Women they get hacked out every day. Every man, oh babe, I like you so much. No. But the thing is this, there are this caliber of men that women want. This caliber of men that all women wants to hang out with, all women wants to be with them. You get my point? But you need to understand something. These men, do you know how hard it is to be those men? Do you know how hard it is to get up there and get to your peak sexual selection at 35, have money, good level, level-headed, you don't have no wife, no kids. Me and my friends, we go to the club, we don't even talk to girls, but the girls want to talk to us though. And back in the days when we just pecked, when we just start making money, we used to go home, we used to pick girls at the club and just go home, but I don't do that no more. No, I don't. I don't do that no more. So I can't see nothing no. Eric Kippy 7. Why can't I come on live chat voice with you? I don't know, my friend. Let me see. Oh, you want to talk to me? Oh, they want to talk to me. Oh, they want to talk. My man, I'm going now. Oh, me they send likes. Yeah, me they. Thank you though. But my advice to you guys is this though. Keep working on yourself. Guys, work on yourself, man. Make money. Money is good though. Money is good. When you make money is good. You buy things. Then you can speak with authority, assertively. You get my point. Women, women will tell you that I want a guy that treat me nice. I don't like guys that talk. But that's a big lie. If you have money, you can say anything. You say anything. You say anything that comes to your mind, man. Next life, let's say tonight, guys, 9 o'clock, the normal time. Because today is, let me see, it's Saturday. So the normal life will keep it just, of course, my man, I'm from Lagos, man. I'm from Lagos in Nigeria. So the next live will be tonight, 9 o'clock. But you guys make this conversation easy, and I kind of like it. So let's say 1 hour, because tonight is Saturday. The whole boys are going out tonight, so we'll say 1 hour live. We'll go just 1 hour tonight. So the Sir Dominant, my man. See you guys though. So before I go, is there anything for me? Do you guys have anything for me? Kicks, shout out to you though. You're actually the first female, the first woman that actually likes my. And then comes midday, and then comes the rest. And what is that other one that wants me to marry our grandpa? She our grandma. She wants me to be her grandpa. Come on now, I'm still a young man. Come on. Would you believe if I don't tell you guys my age, you won't believe that's my age? Come on now, don't do that. I'm a young man. Hmm? AMV, I like your contents, bro. Keep it coming, don't stop. Yeah, I appreciate you guys though. You know, even though I'm an introvert, I have a lot of experience with life. You know, I came to the United States when I was like 29, and a couple of months after I came in, I clocked 30, and I was a man already. I was a man already. So, and I did a lot. Oh my man, I did a lot though. So, okay, I beg, go have fun. You deserve it for your good content. Start dominant. And Kicks, yeah, you have a good personality and a lot of information. Oh, Kicks, I appreciate you though. Thank you guys. Um, voila. Time to go, guys. I'll see you tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. You guys should have fun though. Have a good Saturday. Love you guys always, man. Before I go, I'll say this to you guys. You guys should work on yourself continuously. Be positive with yourself. It is not that complicated, believe me, guys. It is not that hard. Okay? It is not that challenging, though. If you're a man, you need to learn the masculine way, how to be a man. If you're a woman, you need to learn the feminine way, how to be a woman. You don't know when you meet that man that you actually want. You get what I'm saying? Like, take example for me. Even though I have money now, I don't live with my money. I don't walk up to women and say, oh babe, how are you doing with me? You know how much I have? No, I don't do that. I walk up like a regular man. A regular man. And some women will say, oh, you have an accent, I don't want you. I'll be like, yeah, babe, I have an accent, and so? Okay. What do you want? Yeah, I find you attractive, you know. Okay, so I think it's time to go. Kicks, 29, and at 37, you are where you are. That's good. I'm not 29. Oh, yeah, when I came here, I was 29. Yeah. And while I do, Eric Kefe, shout out to you. AMV, I'm also in IT, working towards coming to the US. Best of luck to you. Kicks, love always though. Guys, I have to go. If I don't leave right now, hey, you guys will let me go anywhere. Midday. What if you have genuinely worked on yourself and it's still hard to find a masculine man? Oh, midday, I'll stay for you because you are. I'll stay for you because I've known you for a long time. So, guys, listen to this. Midday says that what if you genuinely worked on yourself and it's still hard to find a masculine man? First thing first, guys, you need to understand what does a man truly want. You see, there are many men walking around with a penis and broad shoulder like this, chisel jawline, but they are not what women want. I said it the other time. I said I'm 6'3" tall, but I weigh 170. I don't even have no muscles. You get what I'm saying? You see, a masculine man is a mindset. A feminine woman is a mindset. A man can work for as long as as he wants and just do anything and make money. Mide, for example, has a lot of money. Mide is successful. I told you guys though that Mide has a bachelor's degree in computer science, so she knows IT. She knows these things. So Mide, I'll dive into it for you. A man that has money, a man that has his shit together, that has his game together. What he wants from women is just two things. Just two things: feminine and attractiveness. Now, most women confuse that statement when a man says that he wants attractiveness. Women will say, maybe then you have to be a 10 over 10. No. As a matter of fact, most men of my caliber, men that are gaining this money, men that are so level headed, that don't even have time for dramas. You know what they do? I would rather pick a 4 over 10 woman so I can spend money on her because I love spending money on women. Then her beauty will come out and it will boost my ego because then she's a raw material. But the mistake with most women is this. You see, because women find masculine men attractive, So women think that men want masculine women. Women think that men find masculine energy attractive. No man wants to date another man. When I started this chat, I said something earlier. I said something. I said I have contemporaries at work. I have co-workers. Because as a senior cybersecurity engineer, I am making money. And my co-workers, they make more money or even more money than I do. And they are beautiful women. But I don't find them attractive at all. Not because they are not beautiful or because they don't have their shit together. They do have their shit together. They have boobs. They have shapes and they are women. But their mental state of mind is that of a man. I don't want that. Let me tell you guys. The reason why I'm going to the only reason why I go to that coffee shop, I told you guys earlier about there is one of the girls that work there now. She's a young woman. She makes $12 an hour. She doesn't even have a life together. She has no investment portfolios. She knows nothing. But she's beautiful and she's feminine. Because she talks to me nice. Every woman is looking for a man that will fill a love tank. It's called emotional maturity. There is nothing special about the masculine energy of a man. If a man is emotionally attractive, if a man is emotionally matured, he knows how to fill the love tank of a woman. But every woman needs to know how to stroke the ego of a man. It is not as hard as you think it is, though. Men are powered by ego. It's not as hard as you think it is. But so to answer your question though, to get to that success stage where you achieve everything, because IT, you make bucks. You can achieve all those things, but to stay with respect and all those things, most men find it so hard to differentiate between acting like acting in their masculine frame at work and dealing with men and what men want. I would say this with you though. Um, I, there are some of my friends back in Dallas that are mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, and they were making a lot of money back then. And most of the girls that we date, they work at Jack in the Box. Not because they are weak girls or anything, but because what a man finds attractive, it is conveniently different than, oh yeah, I make this, I make that, or I have this. No, men don't care about those things. No man in the world cares about how much. It is a cherry on the top when you have money. When you have money as a woman, it is a cherry on the top though. Feminine. Kicks, I mentioned something the other time. I said when you go to Target and Walmart, a man likes to feel useful. If you know how to stroke the ego of a man, you can crush any man. And I am being genuine with you guys because I was raised by very, 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 very powerful women. The women that raised me, they control a whole state. Not by themselves though, but the husbands their husbands. So they control their men. But not directly. And it can be too hard though, especially when society has carved you in a way that you have to act like a man. And society wants men to act like women. It will never happen. Come on, it will never happen. So yeah, give it a try. Now check this out, Cakes. When you try to show your attractiveness to a woman, to a man, and you don't need to say that you find him attractive. Just walk up in Target or Walmart or anywhere you see a man, coffee shop or anything, and ask questions there. How often do you come here? What would you recommend? That doesn't make you cheap. That doesn't mean your value is not intact. As a matter of fact, I will say this to any woman in the chat, Midi, and every one of you. The power of a woman, it's not physical. It's not something that needs to be revealing. in her face. Nope. You get what I'm saying? It is on the inside. A woman is like a director of a movie. A man is the actor in the spotlight of that movie. The director can fucking kill the actor if he wants. And that's the reason why people say that behind every successful man is a woman. Everybody knows the strength, the power of a woman. Women are powerful. Women are ridiculously powerful. And to every man in the chat, you only be a fool if you underestimate the power of a woman. But the problem is this. Most women want to act like men because you think that is power. That is not power, my friend. That is not power at all. When you're feminine, it's easy to catch the essence of a man. Even though most women will eventually catch the essence of a man and take the man to hell. You want to take the man to the stars, though, because at the end of the day, people will respect you for doing it. So you guys should work on your feminine energy, though. It is not that hard. It's not that hard, though. And most women want to be queen. The queen archetypes. My advice to you guys is this. It's not a bad thing to be a queen and be the queen archetype. It's not. But you can't settle down with the leader archetype. I am a leader, and I have the leader archetype. I don't do well with the queen archetypes. My contemporaries at work, they make money like me. They make ridiculous amount of money. But they have the queen archetypes. I don't want them. But because I have read many books and I have a lot of experience, my advice to them would be the best man you can date is a manager archetype. These are men that have their money game together, but they are pushovers. But no woman wants a pushover man. That is the truth. No man wants a woman she can step on his face because women likes to be checked every now and then. Now, how women likes to be checked is something that a man will learn for the rest of his life. This is how women likes to be checked. Back in the day, when I was in school, when I checked my girlfriend, I said, "Oh my God, why would you do that?" Because I was insecure. I was insecure. I was weak. But then I started learning that the best way to check a woman is when you and this is what women likes about masculine men, because they are matured emotional. This is how you check a woman. When she do stupid things you don't like outside, rather than embarrass her and disgrace her and say, "Oh my God, don't do that." Nah, you don't want to do that nonsense. Remember, you want the respect of a woman. When she respects you, then she can love you. This is how you check a woman. Babe, I don't like that. Don't do that. And she would say, oh my God, what do you mean I did that? Nah, don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Come on. It's not that hard, guys, but so I hope I answered that. So Kick said, I'm going to try it. And Kick said, I don't. I'd rather be a delicate flower. There's nothing wrong in being a masculine woman, though. But the problem is this. The kind of men that you want, I promise you, I am that man. I am really, really up there, guys. And I'm grateful to God. So, yeah, the service, though, that's because a phone call came in. A phone call came in. I'm still here. The phone call came in. I apologize. That was my dad. And so what I said was this. Every woman wants a masculine man. It is not that hard. You need to learn, what does this man want? You get my point? It is not a bad thing to learn what a man wants and use it to your advantage. Even though I understand that women practice hypergamy, which is not a bad thing. Hypergamy is that if a woman makes $100,000, she wants a man that makes either 100,000 or higher. She would never date a man that makes 80,000. She will have sex with a man that makes 50,000, but she won't take him serious. As a matter of fact, she won't respect him. And we have understood these things. And that's the reason, yeah, we do understand these things. So that's the reason why we encourage both men and women to be in their frame, be in your frame though. But if you want to be a queen, which is not a bad thing, the leader archetype, you will always have a problem with him because you want to push him over. And he's not. He's not. He has a lot of sexual options though. I can't even emphasize on my sexual options right now. The sexual at 37 years old, my sexual options right now, it is ridiculous. It is almost ridiculous. And my sexual appetite right now, it is even different. It is conveniently different than then. Then I wanna, then I wanna have sex all the time. Now, come on, man. You know, my priority right now is different. But the energy is still there, but my mindset is just different though. So Keek said the key is knowing yourself. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. You want to know yourself, dude. You want to become a master of yourself. Everybody works on themselves, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing though. But I will say this: the women are powerful. Women are powerful. Women are very, very powerful. You must never underestimate the power of a woman. Don't do that though. Now just imagine a woman that knows that this is what men likes. Imagine how powerful you are. Mide, for example, though, Mide knows my last name. Mide knows everything about my family. Mide knows everything. Even though, this is social media, you guys don't know my real name. You guys don't know everything, and I don't want to talk about it. But then, the women I was talking about, the ones that raised me, you need to see these women with their strength. Their husbands dominate a whole state. It is the truth though. But the women are the ones that control the husband. So the women are the one that controls the state. How do you think they control their husband? They don't do it aggressively. You get my point? They are very, very soft with their husband. When they want to persuade and ask things from their husbands, they act like they don't have any strength. So, Jeff, I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. So, let's see, guys. Let's see. Midday, I'll keep in touch on Instagram. I need to go shower. It's been 2 hours after workout. And I need to have my breakfast. It's 1:40. I need to eat something. You guys take care. I'll see you guys by 9 o'clock. Kicks, Midday, Ash, if I remember your name, everyone, Laps, let me see you guys. Cozy, Midday, Ash 2, Wells, AMV, all y'all though. Dominant, you guys are the best though. I'll see you guys tonight, okay? Let me read this real quick. Okay, later. Take it easy, guys. Have a good Friday, Saturday. All right. Stay blessed. Easy.